Today we'll be looking at Western Kentucky Hilltoppers men's basketball. Good offense from the past 2023 and 2024 season. And the first clips we'll be looking at will be Western Kentucky versus Marquette in March Madness. First clip will be Brandon Newman setting a down screen for Tyrone Marshall, which creates space for Tyrone Marshall to shoot a pretty high percentage three-pointer. And then the second clip will be Tyrone Marshall filling out a double team, skipping it over to Dante Allen for a momentum shifting three. So here we'll see Brandon Newman set a down screen on Cam Jones from Marquette. This will create confusion from the defense between Cam Jones and Stevie Mitchell, and there won't be a switch, which will allow for Tyrone Marshall to have a wide open three.
On top, Western Kentucky 7 turnovers their last 9 trips. Marshall 3.
Now, in my opinion, this is a scouting team error or scouting report error on Marquette's end. Here we can see Stevie Mitchell does not close out. We could say this is a scouting report or a communication issue because they should have switched that. But then again, Tyrone Marshall came into the season shooting under 40%, not a super reliable three-point shooter. But in this game, he made them pay from three, so they had to adjust accordingly.
7 turnovers their last 9 trips. Marshall 3. Bucket. That's his second time today that Marquette's.
So here we'll see in Marquette's havoc press look, they like to double almost every ball in the back court. Here we see Tyrone Marshall gets doubled right as he crosses half court. He really shows off his court vision on this one, hitting Dante Allen across the court. If I were Marquette, I'm not seeing him making this pass. Looking at the film before this game, to say the least, Tyrone Marshall turned into a different player during March Madness.
He's gone to the line, I think, and made both of them. Allen 3 for the Hilltoppers. Well, he's their shooter.
And the next couple clips we'll be looking at will be Western Kentucky versus UTEP. The first clip will be Tegan Moore using his frame to his advantage in a tough and one look. And then the second clip will be more isolation offense, but Don McHenry doing what he does best, crossover into a floater.
Down by 1.
So here we'll see a perfect post-entry pass from Dante Allen to Tegan Moore. This was a team effort, great pass, great positioning by Tegan Moore to get to the rim. Here we see Tegan gets hit with a double. As a freshman, this is a very tough move to make. Tegan Moore really matured as the season went on, but here he secures the ball and spins into the and one look.
They go into Moore and 1. That's right.
And here we'll see Don McHenry in isolation. I was very impressed by Don's poise on this shot as he got flashed right when he was going up with the floater. It did not matter. Stayed consistent with his form, and like I said, did what he does best.
McHenry with a runner and another tough shot. Man.
So the next couple clips we'll be looking at will be Western Kentucky at Louisiana Tech on February 7th. This was a tough road game for Western Kentucky. Tough win to pick up, but they did it. The first clip we'll be looking at will be Tyrone Marshall creating a switch in the paint. Very great timing on this play. Brandon Newman will fade away to the corner for a three. And then Jack Edelin in the second clip will blow past the perimeter defender and get to the second level. In transition, what he does is pitches the ball back to Enoch Kalambe, who raises to the top of the key, and Enoch knocks down the three-pointer.
The shift in the starting lineups. Look at the work down low, Bacho.
Newman really timed this one well. As we can see, sees a little bit of confusion right when Tyrone Marshall comes to the paint, causes a switch. At that point, the person or the defender that would be closing out on Brandon Newman is at around the block area and restricted area extended. It's a tough closeout for the La Tech defender, and Brandon Newman makes him pay.
Banging around with Bay.
Second clip, like we see, Jack Edelin uses his speed to his advantage, getting past the perimeter defender, going downhill.
Edlin on the move.
Very easy
Nearly
catch and
bumped
shoot
off
for
the ball.
Enoch
Kicks it
Kalambe
out for
here.
three. Swish.
Easy. The next series of clips we'll be looking at will be Western Kentucky versus Eastern Kentucky on December 3rd in Bowling Green. The first clip will be Don McHenry realizing this amount of space he has, sizing up his defender, and striking from 3 in a 2-3 zone look. And then the second clip will be Brandon Newman taking advantage of a 3-2 zone look where he had a lot of space in a virtually 3-on-2 situation on the perimeter.
Use Cozart.
As we can see, WKU swings the ball against the zone. The zone was out of position, too deep. Don McHenry's man closes out. Not too sure what he's doing here. Scouting report error. Gives him enough space.
Now straight away, the look from 3 is good. And the Toppers on the board with McHenry. EKU had a
And here we have the 3-2 zone
5-point
look.
lead early. We've had just one ties.
The defense shifts over to the corner. Right when they shift, Brandon Newman pulls it from 3. This could be a tough shot for other people, but Brandon Newman happens to have very good raise and a very high release point on his jump shot, so he's able to hit shots like this.
The halfway point of the first half. Newman
This is a high percentage shot for Brandon Newman. The next couple clips we'll be looking at will be Western Kentucky at Murray State on November 11th, third game of the year. Tough road game for Western Kentucky, but they made it happen. First clip will be Dante Allen recognizing a 2-3 zone. It's out of sorts. He has the whole right side of the court to himself. He decides to shoot the 3, which he does best, shooting 40% on the season, and hits the 3. And then the second clip will be Tyrone Marshall recognizing that against a press look, Western Kentucky has numbers. He cuts baseline. Right when he cuts baseline, Rodney Howard does a good job of sealing the low man. So Tyrone Marshall gets a late contest from the defender and gets fouled on the look. Easy catch and shoot for Dante Allen. That was his role on our team this year. Did it well. Here we have a 4-on-3 scenario. Basically, not 4-on-3 for very long, but Western Kentucky made it happen with this. We see Rodney sealing. Right when Rodney seals, Tyrone cuts baseline. Good pass by Don. Contact on.
Marshall gets free for the dunk in the and one.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.